Hey guys, Jsnow with I guess, kind of a rant video for you guys or whatever. So, there's news today that the dueling network is going to be possibly shut down due to a cease and desist letter. And the most important thing about that is it's not directly Konami, but it's apparently some kind of technical animation company that's associated with Konami. So, most likely the case is they're sending the cease and desist, and Konami's like, okay, you can do that, like whatever. And that's most likely because apparently Konami's coming out with their own online dueling system, which will probably suck if it's like the mobile game. But I'll go into that a little bit later. So why is this so important that they don't take down Dueling Network? Now, Dueling Network, there's nothing, you don't have to pay for it, there's no profits involved. There's probably donations, but it's a not for profit system. And what it does is it allows you to play Yu Gi Oh cards. So, for example, any Yu Gi Oh card, so right now I have what is this? Photon Operative. You can play basically for free with any card in the game, and you can test any deck you want in the game for free. And it's not paper, so it doesn't. I don't think it really affects paper sales like it might. Some people might not buy the paper card, but for the most part, what happens is people play with cards on Dueling Network. So let's say it is Photon Operative. Wow, I find this a great card on Dueling Network, and I played around with it like in a bunch of duels, and it's like, wow, I want this for paper to bring to my local tournament. So there you go, bam, you got the sale, and Konami makes some money, and everything is good. You actually bought the paper card, which happens a lot, and I did that a ton with what is it called, Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, which I like a little bit better than Dueling Network. Yu-Gi-Oh Pro didn't get a cease and desist yet, but if the cease and desist case wins for Dueling Network, you could expect Yu-Gi-Oh Pro to go too, which would really suck because Yu-Gi-Oh Pro is really easy to use, and it's like almost playing the DS and Game Boy games, which are super fun for free. So I would be very sad to see Yu-Gi-Oh Pro go. But otherwise, that's the main point of why would they do this, because this is kind of like shooting yourselves in the foot. Like, yeah, we know that your new dueling system or whatever online game is coming out, but your track record, for example, the mobile game, what is it called? I think it's called, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Generations. They haven't updated it for a year, and now they're finally having like a small update after a year, and it still doesn't come out until I think like September or something ridiculous. Not to mention there's game-breaking bugs, like I can't get past a certain duelist in that game, so I basically can't even continue the game unless I get like a really lucky hand twice where the opponent doesn't play a certain card that crashes the game. So that would really suck. So basically, the main point, going back to the main point, got a little bit off track, is you play the digital game and then you pick up cards for whatever. And I picked up tons of cards from like shops like TCG Player and other stuff, tons of booster packs because I just enjoy, certain cards I play on Dueling Network or Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, and that's profit. Like, why would you get rid of that? So the reason to get rid of that is their main online dueling system that's coming out. So as I said was before with the bugs, the problem is the chance is very high that they'll take their online system and it will survive for about a year or two, and then like within probably 3 months there's going to be a ton of microtransactions for decks. They're usually not that expensive, but the problem is after once you get to about year two, they usually abandon the project and you pretty much just wasted your money. So that would really suck. I mean, the only way this could turn out to be a good thing is if it goes the way of Magic Online. Like, despite how, personally to me, how ugly and dated Magic Online looks, they obviously, Wizards of the Coast obviously supports Magic Online, and it's their major online, Magic the Gathering play site. Hence why it's called Magic Online. So if Konami can make the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling system, whatever they're coming up with, like Magic Online, then okay, I understand. Unfortunately, we can't have everything for free, but at least this is a product that works and will be supported for the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh's history, which would be nice. But their track record, just going by this game, going by other games, like even for the dual generation on the PS4 or whatever it is, I think I have it for the Xbox or PlayStation 3. I don't remember which one, but even those they stopped supporting. Like they still haven't added the new Pendulum card. So if they don't support, if they don't support the new system, if they don't support the new game past 2 years, and I mean past 2 years, like they can support it all they want for the first 2 years, but that's not gonna mean shit if they don't support it past 2 years. So if they don't go past 2 years, this is a complete loss for the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and this will definitely hurt new players coming into the game. Because if you think about it, well, it's almost like playing kind of like Hearthstone or whatever. You could tell your friend who's not into Yu-Gi-Oh but wants to get into it, hey, what if I told you you could play with any card in the game right before you buy your paper stuff so you can figure out which decks you want to play? Like, doesn't that sound too good to be true? And it's true, at least for now, until they get rid of it. So, that's just my rant on it. Hopefully, the cease and desist doesn't go through. There's a good chance it will. But, you know, as long I'm a little bit biased because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, so as long as Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro stays, I'm okay. But I can see how people are getting upset if Dueling Network goes because that's like the classic place to get all your salty opponents and famous rage screenshots from. So it's definitely a little part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community just dying. That it's like a little treasure that people love. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. What do you call it? Continue to play Duel Network. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to Google it, Dueling Network, or what I suggest, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, and you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! For free. It's definitely awesome, and it's pretty cool. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I really like how the system is almost exactly like the Game Boy Advance games. It's like your own updated Game Boy Advance game right in your computer. So, thanks for watching. I guess I rambled on for enough, and I'll see you guys next time.